What up, you guys? It's your girl Jasmine, and I am back with another YouTube video. You guys, I'm so proud of myself. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up and I'm ready to go to the gym. I told y'all I was gonna try to stick to a schedule, and so far, so good. So I just want to give myself a round of applause. I got one hand on the tripod, so I can't, but I'm gonna give myself like a pat on the back, like, yes, you did that, you did that. But before we get into it, you guys, I want y'all to see something, okay? I really want y'all to see what's going on outside. It's freaking snow out there. Like, what? It's snowing. Oh my gosh. Winter is really here. It's like 30 degrees outside. It is cold as fuck. My dog didn't even want to go outside, okay? And he has a full body of fur, okay? It's cold. It's freaking cold, but that's okay. I'm dressed. I'm ready. I got on my sweatpants, got on a long sleeve shirt because I'm ready to hit this gym. Today's leg day. Super excited about that. I'll probably throw in a little back too. Obviously some abs, but I'm really trying to hit back squats. Hopefully if the squat racks are not taken. I haven't been to the gym at this time in a really long time, so I don't really know what to expect when I get there. Before, it wouldn't be that crowded around 9, 10 a.m. But again, I haven't been to the gym at this time in months, so things definitely could have changed. But before I get into all of that, I want to show you guys what I'm going to be eating pre-workout and what I'm bringing to eat post-workout. Okay, so remember the other day when I picked up the Kite Hill plant-based yogurts, and I said that it was pretty disgusting, but I'm sure if I add some maple syrup to it, everything will be okay and it'll be delicious. Okay, well, it's still somewhat nasty, but I think it's the fact that I got the vanilla unsweetened. So I bought 5 of these. I have 2 left after this one. So after I run out, I'm going to try again, but I'm gonna get the plain. I'm thinking that it's the vanilla unsweetened that's giving it that taste that I can't seem to get rid of. But this is like my 4th container. It's somewhat like growing on me, kind of like how I told you guys tempeh is. Tempeh is one of those things, at least for me. Everybody's different, but for me and my taste buds, I love tempeh now. I eat it every day, as y'all can see. But what I will say about tempeh is I personally feel like it's an acquired taste. I think it's something that just kind of grew on me. But, you know, it's not like that for everybody. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Kind of like beer. Like if you think about the first time you had beer, I still don't like beer to this day. I don't drink, but before I stopped drinking, I didn't like beer. But you know how like they say beer is an acquired taste and the first time you drink it, you're probably going to like hate it. But after you keep drinking it, you grow to love it. It's kind of like that. So it's still pretty nasty, don't get me wrong, but I continue to eat it because it's such a great source of protein in this small container. Like I've said it over and over and over again. I just haven't found anything that beats that. So, okay, all I did was put my yogurt in a bowl, and I have my maple syrup here. I'm just gonna put a good amount in here, maybe like 3 tablespoons, and I'm not measuring this out at this point. I'm just kind of like eyeballing it. So I got like 3 tablespoons of maple syrup in here. Can y'all see that? I'm making a mess. Syrup is so good, like just straight sugar. All I'm gonna do is just stir this up. Kind of mix it. I'm thinking, like I said, I think the plain might be a better bet. I think it's that unsweetened vanilla flavoring that's like just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It could just be nasty regardless, and I'm just trying to convince myself that it'll be okay. Okay. So I got the syrup in there, and now I have my blueberries. You guys, I told you guys the other day when I did my Whole Foods haul that I would definitely be back for some more blueberries in a couple of days, and I meant it. So this was 1 container of blueberries gone. This was the 2nd pack that I had purchased. I put quite a bit of blueberries in here, like I would say like 1.5 cups, no lie. Like it's quite a bit, at least a good 2 to 3 handfuls. Blueberries are so healthy for you, you can't go wrong. All right, so I have a shit ton of blueberries in here. Let me show you guys. I'm just gonna mix it all in. Probably could have did a few more, but it's okay. And then last but not least, my granola by Hudson Honey Granola. I've said this multiple times. I get this from Whole Foods. You can also get this at Wegmans. But again, this is a local farmer, so I don't know if this granola is available nationwide. I really don't know. And I'm not even measuring this. I'm just kind of like sprinkling it in. Because I have so many calories to play with at this point. You know what I mean? It just kind of is what it is. Okay. I'm eating all of this before I go to the gym, by the way. So good. So I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to show you guys everything else I'm going to be packing with me. Okay, that was pretty disgusting. I'm going to eat this while I pack my lunchbox. Okay, so I'm still working on my yogurt, halfway done. So what I'm going to be packing in my lunchbox, this is post-workout, like literally post-workout. As soon as I get out of the gym, I'm going to eat this in the car on the way home. So these are my overnight oats. But you guys, I completely changed what I put in this. So I entered it in MyFitnessPal, which I swear by. If you guys don't have MyFitnessPal, I'm really going to need you guys to download that, because this is really going to help you track all of your meals, help you track your macronutrients, everything. So because I'm bulking, I've completely upped everything that I put in my overnight oats. So I did a half a cup of oatmeal. Before, when I was on a cut, I would do 1/4 cup. I did 1/4 cup of let me start over because I got confused. Okay. I did a half cup of oatmeal. I did 1/4 cup walnuts, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of protein powder, 1.5 cups of soy milk, a whole banana, and a shit ton of blueberries. Okay. So when I did that, it's saying that this is 725 calories. And as far as protein, 40 grams of protein. So that's really good. So I'm super excited about that. Soy milk is a great source of protein. Before, I was using almond milk, but in 1 serving of almond milk, you only get 1 gram of protein, whereas in 1 serving of soy milk, you get 8 grams of protein. So I've started doing soy milk where I can. Soy milk it has like a little bit of an aftertaste to me. My trainer loves soy milk. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. But for me, there's like a little taste of something that I don't know how to explain it, but in some stuff you don't taste it, because if you're sweetening it, you're not going to taste it. So, it's definitely your own preference, what you want to do. Like I said, soy milk is a great source of protein, so I put it in here. And same with chia seeds. Chia seeds, I love chia seeds. But the thing I'll say to y'all about chia seeds is they're very hard. But when you put them in the overnight oats and you let it sit overnight, they soften up. So then they don't have that hard seed taste. They're very fluffy once they've been sitting in some type of liquid. Okay, but chia seeds are a great source of protein as well. The 2 tablespoons that I put in there totaled 7 grams of protein. So that's really good, right? Next, what I want to show you guys is my pre-workout drink. So this is going to be by Veg. Can y'all see that? This is the Patriot Pop. So all I'm going to do is I have my cup here. It's the morning time, but you know what? I'm wide awake. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not dragging today. I'm like wide the fuck awake. I'm going to put a heaping scoop of pre-workout powder in this container. Close that up real quick. And I bring my pre-workout to the gym just in case you might need another little hit. I got my cold gallon of water here. I'm going to put in about 12 ounces worth of water. Oh, well, guess I did 14 today. I was looking at the camera trying to make sure you guys could see, and I overdid it. It is what it is. All right, so I'm going to close that up. Ooh, I got powder in my nose. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I'm going to give this a good shake. And I'm going to stick this right on in my trusty old lunchbox, and I'm ready for the gym. I just got to finish eating this. It's 8:30, so I'm still making good time. Oh, a gnat. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so I went to bed around 12:30 a.m. and I set my alarm for 6:45. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a very restless night. I couldn't really sleep. I was still wide awake because that's what my body's used to, being up overnight. So I don't know how long this energy is gonna last. I think I was just low-key excited to be starting a schedule and starting this organization journey that I'm on. So I think that's why I woke up in such good spirits and in such high energy, because I'm just excited about the schedule that I created. But I'm hoping that I stay energized for most of the day. Like, I hope I don't crash halfway through because I didn't get much sleep last night. But even if I do, I know tonight when I go to bed at a normal time again, I should be able to sleep all the way through and not keep waking up, because at this point my body is tired, right? That's the only thing. Like, when you're trying to shift your sleep schedule, it's hard because your body just it's not used to it. It's really not. All right, let's finish out these back squats. All right, so finished back squats. I did 4 sets, 6 reps at the 135. That was hard. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear my rack off, clean up my space, and I'm gonna head over to the other side of the gym. Normally I do like upper body movements for warm-ups and stuff, but when I know I'm doing something that's gonna really take a lot of my energy, i.e. back squats, or if y'all see me do like bench press, something like that, I try to do that first when I have the most amount of energy, and then I'll cycle back and do all the other stuff. So I'm gonna go and do like some chest dips. I'm going to knock out some push-ups. It's still leg day. Like, I still got a whole bunch of stuff to do with legs, but I always work on upper body. Like, I always do upper body. So it don't look like there's too many people over there. And then y'all know I'm gonna throw in some ab work, obviously. So now that I got the hardest thing out the way, the hardest thing, I don't know what it is. That's why I be avoiding bench. It's not that I don't avoid bench press, but it's definitely not my favorite thing to do. And it's not, I don't avoid back squats, but again, it's just not my favorite thing to do. Like, I'll take any leg movement, but back squats, I don't know. Back squats and front squats, yeah, it's not my favorite. So, yeah, I mean, it felt good though. It felt good. I'm definitely gonna work on getting stronger. Definitely get a little stronger. Because I feel like I've been sitting at 135 for a minute now. Maybe not. It could just be in my head. I started recording down times and stuff. Not times, but weights and stuff, so I can really see like, okay, this is where I'm at. All this good stuff. But, you know, my knees felt fine once I warmed them up. What else am I doing today as far as legs? Y'all know I'm gonna hit the leg extension machine. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I just gotta go with the flow, I guess. I know I'm gonna hit some lunges and I said I wanted to do some step-ups. I did say I wanted to hit step-ups today. So I'm gonna come back over here a little bit later and do step-ups, because the step-up stuff right here. Yeah, let's go knock out some upper body real quick. All right, so I did my upper body work. I did 4 sets of shoulder flies. What else did I do? I just did it and I forgot what I did. 4 sets of shoulder flies. I did push-ups. I did some shoulder work on the cable machines. I worked on chest dips. I worked on chin-ups. I did back row, and I hit some abs. So now I'm ready to get into my legs. So y'all have seen me use this leg extension machine numerous times. But today, when I do it, I'm going to focus on isolating one leg at a time, one quad. Normally when I do it, I'm using both legs, but I'm also going to do each leg individually so that I can make sure that each leg is growing muscle equally, because we do all have dominant sides. I'm left-handed, so I would assume my dominant leg is my left leg, but I always want to make sure that my right leg is getting in work too. So I'm going to do 15 with both legs, and then I'm going to drop down and do one leg separately. My watch always be thinking I'm not working out. Bro, I'm working out. Like, let's get into this. First, I gotta get in the machine properly. All right. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Motherfucker. This machine gets me every single time, y'all. Every single time. All right, so I've never done just one leg before, so common sense would lead me to believe to just drop the weight in half, right? I don't know. So I was on 95 pounds, so I'm gonna drop it down to 40 pounds just to see how that feel. Which leg I want to start with? I'm gonna start with my right leg, see how that feel. Yeah, no. 40 is too heavy. No, we're not doing that. Let me do 30. So I'm gonna take 10 pounds off. This knee feel a little tight all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there. All right, let's try the 30 and see how that feel. Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, so 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Woo. Don't be slamming the shit. Don't do what I just did. I ain't even mean to do it. It just happened. It just happened that way. Woo, child. All right. Let's get the other leg in here. That shit was hard. Needless to say, I'll be doing more of that. Just gotta figure out how to. 1, 2. Yeah, so my left leg is more dominant because it's way easier on my left leg. Like, it feels like nothing. I'm gonna do 40 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And it could just be the day, because when I was doing back squats, my right leg was just not having it. So it could just be the day. It could just be the fact that today my right leg is just like, nah, Jazz, we're not doing this. Or my right leg could really be as weak as I think it is. So that's why it's important to do isolation movements, so that you're making sure both legs or both arms or both sides are growing equally. So I'm gonna take a break and do everything y'all just seen, both legs and then individually, 4 sets. And then I'm gonna move on to the next leg movement, and I'm gonna come back to this at the end of my workout and do the 4 sets again before I head out. All right, so next I got sumo squats. I decided to go up in weights today. I've been sitting at 100 pounds for a couple weeks now, so I'm like, if you don't go up, y'all, you're not progressing for real. So always make sure you test yourself, push yourself, don't hurt yourself. But if you can go up, go up. That's the only way you're gonna get better. So today I got a 110-pound dumbbell. I haven't tried this yet. I did the 100-pound dumbbell. It won't easy, but it won't. I knew I could do more. So we're gonna do a 100-pound dumbbell today, see how it feels. I'm still going for 10 reps. That's not changing. And then in between that, I got an ab workout for us as well. So let's go ahead. Now, when I did my first set, the platforms were sliding, and that just scared me, because I'm like, I can't do a split now. So if it slides to the left too much, I will hurt myself. Alright. So if it starts sliding, I'm gonna get off and try to find another spot on the floor where the platforms will be sturdy. And the platforms are good because it's going to allow you to get deeper into that squat and really hit your glutes. So if your gym has a platform, grab a platform. If not, it's okay. But as you hold the dumbbell down and you squat, you want to make sure you can get as deep into that squat as you possibly can. Okay, so that's why I'm standing on platforms. So again, with the form, you want to make sure that your feet are further than hip width apart. You want to have your toes pointed outwards. And once you grab your dumbbell, I need you to keep your head down. Don't be looking up. Keep your head down. You want a neutral spine, okay? So let me get into this, y'all. I'm excited. We shall see how this feels. We shall see. All right, 10 reps. Oh, fuck. Shit is heavy. Let's get into it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. No, that was good. That was some good shit. See, I'm glad I went up, because this is how I felt when I first started doing 100 pounds. And it got easier. So now I'm sticking to 110. So I did 1 set at the 100. My next 2 sets, I just did 1. So a total of 4 sets. But my next 2 sets, I'm gonna keep it at the 110 pounds, 10 reps. All right, so next I got an ab workout for us. We're gonna be holding a plate over our heads. Y'all seen me do this before. We're gonna hold a plate over your head. I want y'all to do nice, slow, and controlled marches. Make sure you get your knees up as high as you can. But the key to this is being nice and slow and controlled, because we really want to hit our lower abs. That's what we're doing here. Now, when you choose a plate for yourself, okay, I'm going to be using a 45-pound plate. I want you to push yourself, y'all. Don't grab no 5-pound plate. I know you can do more than 5 pounds. 10 pounds, sure, you could grab a 25-pound plate, do it. Because this is still also a shoulder workout as well. You're really focusing on not only hitting your lower abs when you're doing your marches, but stabilizing your core altogether. It takes a lot of muscle to be able to keep yourself nice and controlled while you have something over your head. So I want you to push yourself, y'all. You're not going to get stronger if you don't push yourself. Again, form is everything. I never want you to compromise form when you're doing these exercises. But if you can go up, go up. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Don't stay at the same weight for 6 months and then be asking me why you're not improving, because you're not increasing your weight, y'all. So we're gonna do this for 1 minute. I have my timer here. All right, so you're gonna do 4 sets of that, 60 seconds each set. All right, y'all, I've been in here for almost 3 hours. It's getting a little ridiculous. I'm about to hit the leg extension machine one more time and do those 3 sets again. And I'm out, I'm hungry. Y'all know I packed my overnight oats for the car ride home from the gym. So I'm gonna be snacking on that while I drive. I think I got some good leg movements in. So I do, I hit the squats, did upper body, hit the leg extension, did sumo squats, did some abs. So today was definitely a good gym day. You know, I stayed focused for the most part. So yeah, I'll see you at home. All right, you guys. So I finished my overnight oats about 3 hours, no, like 2.5 hours ago, came home, took a shower, and now I'm ready to make my protein smoothie. And I realized, I was like, look, I've never made my protein smoothie for you guys before. So what better day than the present to make it for you guys? So y'all, I hope y'all take y'all's notes, because this is about to be a lot of stuff going on. And I'm going to even calculate how much protein this smoothie is going to have. So, okay. First, what I'm going to do, I have some soy milk here. I got this from Lidl's. This is actually like the best soy milk I've tasted, like the brand, as far as it not having like a crazy aftertaste or anything like that. So if you're looking for a soy milk where, because some soy milks I feel like taste a little funny, but this one, it doesn't have a taste. So if you're looking for a soy milk with no taste, in my opinion, definitely check out Lidl's brand. I don't know if you guys have Lidl's near you. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups of milk in here, quite a bit. And so 1.5 cups is going to give me 7 plus 3.5, 10.5 grams of protein. Next, what I'm gonna do is I have my pea protein here, and let me get closer to you guys so y'all can see it. This is the protein powder that I've been using for months and months and months. So if you want to get you some pea protein, make sure you check out my Amazon store. It's on there. And 1 serving is 1 tablespoon, and that's gonna give you 8 grams of protein. But since this is a protein smoothie, we're going crazy. So I have a 2 tablespoon scooper here. So we're gonna do a total of 6 tablespoons. So 1, and I always put it in with the milk so that way it can blend together and not be like as chalky of a taste. So that's 2, 4, and 6. So quite a bit of protein. So when you add that, 6 times 8 grams, that gives you 48 grams of protein plus the 10.5 for the soy milk. We're at 58.5 grams of protein. Next, what I'm gonna do is add a shit ton of blueberries, and I have frozen blueberries here. That way the smoothie can still be like nice and like thick, not too thick, but you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna measure out a little over 1.5 cups of blueberries. It was like a heaping cup too. So next I have some frozen strawberries here. Let me stick those in there. And this stuff came from Whole Foods, y'all, but I feel like frozen fruit is good, like no matter what brand you get. So don't feel like you have to go to Whole Foods. Put a couple more in there. Berries are so good for you guys. Full of fiber, full of antioxidants, low in sugar. Next, I have a very, very, very ripe banana, like super ripe, like damn near brown. I feel like these type of bananas are perfect for smoothies because this is when it's really sweet. You know what I mean? So definitely stick that in there. Next, I have kale. And I'm gonna, oh, this one isn't the open one. Hold on. Let me get my other kale. This one is new. I just got this the other day when I showed y'all what I got from Whole Foods. Here we go. I'm gonna grab like a pretty big amount of kale for more protein. I don't know how much protein is in this, so I'm not even gonna put it in the calculator because I don't know. But I know that kale and spinach is full of protein. So we're definitely over 60 grams of protein at this point. Okay. I know some of you guys are probably wondering, like, so since I put all that protein powder in the smoothie, is it gonna taste chalky? No, because we have the fruits, the very ripe banana, the blueberries. Okay, so since this is a pretty big smoothie, this is an emulsifier. I think that's what it's called. It came with the blender. But you can also get these like separately at Amazon. So if your blender didn't come with one, you can just order this. And it's just gonna help it blend better. This is another reason why I put the liquid at the bottom. So when you guys are making smoothies and you're packing it full of stuff like this one, put the liquid at the bottom. It's gonna help it blend so much better. And put the protein powder in the liquid. Like, don't have it on top of everything, like how y'all seen me do it. Look, there's a strategy to making the perfect smoothie, okay? You can even put some peanut butter in here if you would like. Like, it's really up to you. So I'm gonna have to push it down as it blends. Make sure y'all have the lid. Okay, short story. When I first started making smoothies, I didn't realize how sharp the blades were for this. This is a Vitamix. I didn't realize how sharp the blades were. So I was being retarded. And when I tried to blend, I put the emulsifier in and then the lid. So now the emulsifier is touching the blades, and the blades are so damn sharp that it blended the emulsifier in with the smoothie. So needless to say, I couldn't drink it. Like, it was no good. So make sure you put the top first, then the emulsifier. If you have a smaller blender, make sure that this does not reach the bottom, because that's going to mean that the blades can blend it. So you never want this, the bottom of this, to be able to touch the blades. If it does, then don't use it. Okay, it shouldn't be able to get all the way to the bottom of your stuff. This is a little FYI tip for those of y'all who have never made smoothies before. All right, let's get to blending. And just real quick, y'all can see as it's blending, I'm pushing down. Okay. I don't know why it was like super, super loud like that. All right, so I missed a couple pieces of kale. So I'm just gonna kind of push it down in there and then let it blend for a few more seconds so the kale can get blended all the way through. All right. This is a really big smoothie, you guys. And yes, I'm going to drink all of it. Normally it takes me like a good 45 minutes to drink all of it. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like this is something that I sip and do things with. Right? But it's good. Nice and sweet. Oh shit. This man, look, I'm trying to get every drop. And I just got it all over my face. Okay. This is a very messy smoothie. And honestly, I just drink it right out of the pitcher. Like, I mean, you can call me ratchet if you want to, but why not? So let me show you guys what it looks like up close and personal. So it's purple, bluish color. It's all the way to the top. I think the top is, I don't know how many cups, 6 cups. So this is a really, really, really big smoothie. And right, so really big smoothie. I'm going to clean up my mess here, and then we're going to sit down and chit chat. Okay, you guys, so I have my smoothie right here. So I'm going to be sipping it while we chit chat. And I have lots of paper towels because I do not want a smoothie mustache. Okay, so first, I'm just excited because after I finish this entire pitcher, I will have consumed 148 grams of protein so far today. So I really only have like 12 more grams that I have to reach before I hit my goal. So yay, it's only 3:15. So the plan that we talked about last night, as far as getting up early, creating a schedule, I'm pretty much still on schedule. I think I'm like 45 minutes off the schedule, but that's okay. Like it's the progress for me. It's the first day of doing this, committing to being organized, committing to being structured for the day. And I'm only 45 minutes off. Like, I think I'm doing a really good job. So I first want to pat myself on the back, give myself a round of applause, because I always talk about how we should praise ourselves for our accomplishments, no matter how big or how small, like whatever it is that you set out to do. If you accomplish that, you should be very proud of yourself. Okay, so I'm proud of myself. Let me take a little sip. Hold on. Okay, am I good? Hopefully I don't have anything on me. If I do, y'all know where it came from. So I want to talk to you guys about being humble. I hear this all of the time, and it actually grinds my gears. It irritates my soul because I don't think too many people even really know what the word humble means. So what I decided to do was pull up the dictionary version or dictionary meaning of humble so we can all be on the same page about the phrase be humble, okay? So humble means, and this is a dictionary term, I'm not pulling this out of my ass. Humble means having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance, okay? And here's an example used in a sentence. He was humble about his stature as one of rock history's most influential guitarists, okay? So I've read you guys the definition of being humble, having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance, okay? So when people say be humble, I refuse to be humble. I'm not going to be humble because in Jasmine's world, in my mind, okay, and you in your mind should have these same thoughts. You are of very high importance. You are important. You are worth living for. You are worth loving. You are very important. So the phrase be humble makes no sense to me. Why should I ever feel like I'm of low importance? That basically sounds like you shouldn't be confident in yourself. You shouldn't feel like you're high status. You are what you feel you are. People treat you how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself with low worth, low self-esteem, others around you are going to treat you like that because that's how you treat yourself. That's how you see yourself. But if you see yourself as a boss, if you see yourself as the shit, if you see yourself as just this very important person, then other people around you are going to also treat you like that. Okay. And when you treat yourself like that, it shows in all aspects of your life, not just your personality. It shows in how you carry yourself. It shows in how you take care of your space. Do you keep your space clean? Do you keep it messy? Are you organized? Do you take care of your body? Like, these are all, it all plays a role in that. Okay. So based off of this dictionary version of humble, I used to be very humble. I used to think of myself of very low importance, which is why it carried in all aspects of my life. I was overweight. I didn't exercise. I was a heavy drinker / low-key alcoholic. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I smoked weed every day, all day. I was a pothead for sure, okay? So that means I felt like I was of low importance. But as I began to self-develop, as I began to check into my mental health, and I started treating myself better, it shows up in other ways as well. I take very good care of myself. I keep my space nice and clean. I exercise. I eat healthy. Do you get what I'm saying? It all starts in our heads. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about the phrase be humble, because so many people say that. Now, just because you think you're of importance does not mean that you think you're better than anybody else. I think people also get that part confused. You can think that you're the shit without thinking that you're better than somebody else. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think that anybody is capable of achieving whatever I've achieved. Now, are they as disciplined as me? Are they as motivated as me? Do they have as much time as me? Do they have the same, maybe I have less distractions than them? A whole bunch of other things play into that. I don't have any kids, you guys. Okay. So I never speak on things when it comes to being parents, because I have no idea what being a parent entails. I've never been pregnant. I have no children. I am a childless 33-year-old. I just turned 33 a few weeks ago. Okay. I am a childless 33-year-old woman. Okay. So having kids and all that comes with that is way out of my league. I have no idea how half of the women do what they do. I watched my mother being a single mother, and yeah, I've seen that it's tough. Okay. So I never speak on kids, but what I'm getting at is I don't think I'm better than anybody. I do think I'm more disciplined than a lot of people. Yes, I do. But do I think I'm better than somebody? No. So just because I think that I'm of importance, just because I have high self-esteem in myself, does not mean that I'm pointing my finger and saying to somebody else that I'm better than you. That's not true. And I want you guys to work on your self-esteem. I want you guys to work on your confidence, because if you do that, you're going to be able to stick to and commit to things better. Because you see yourself of importance. You see value in yourself. You love yourself. A lot of the times, the reasons that we treat ourselves the way we treat ourselves, good or bad, is because we either love ourselves or we don't. But a lot of times we don't even realize that the bad behavior that we're doing is a sign that we don't love ourselves. And I learned all this in counseling, you guys. I didn't realize that me drinking every day, y'all, I was drinking every day. My drink of choice was Smirnoff, the red cap. I would get the, I guess it's the fifth, the biggest one. It was like $19.99. I would go through that in about 3 to 4 days. I would make a drink with pineapple juice, a couple ice cubes, so on the rocks. And I probably had about 3 shots in that red cup, and I would drink like 2 of those and be passed out by 8 or 9 o'clock every night. It was like clockwork. 8 or 9 o'clock, I was out for the night. I would just sit in front of the TV. I would eat some takeout. I would eat my king size Snickers bar, my king size Twix, sip on my drink, and that was all she wrote. And I did that every night for at least 2 years. I would say at least 2 years. And I didn't realize that by me treating myself like that, that was showing that I didn't see value in myself. I didn't love myself, because if I loved myself, I wouldn't be damaging my liver like that. Now, granted, I was young, so that definitely, was in my favor, so, but the point I'm making is, you guys, you have to learn to love yourself. If you want to be successful on this fitness journey, if you want to be successful on your weight loss journey, you have got to work on loving yourself. And that's the problem that I have with societies, because I feel like growing up, we're taught to never think too highly of ourselves. It's considered bad. It's considered bad to think that you're beautiful. It's considered bad to think that you're smart. It's considered bad to think positive things about yourself. It's okay to think that of others, but I feel like we're not allowed to think that of ourselves, because then that comes off as being arrogant or not being humble, as in the definition that we just read. But it shouldn't be that way. We should constantly be speaking affirmations to ourselves. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am smart. I'm courageous. I'm brave. I'm committed. I'm successful. Why are those sentences so bad? And why do those sentences offend other people? They only offend other people because other people don't think that of themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? It's only people who have low self-esteem who get offended at somebody's high self-esteem. Because me, I have very high self-esteem, especially over these past few years, with running a 6-figure business, with losing all of this weight. My self-esteem is all the way to fucking Pluto times 30. But why does that offend other people? It shouldn't. You should think the same thing about yourself that I think about myself. And the fact that you may not is not my fault. That's a reflection of you. You have to work on that. And the only way you're going to work on that is to dig deep and try to fix your traumas. Why don't you love yourself? That's why I stress the importance of mental health. That's why I stress the importance of going to counseling. I go to counseling every 2 to 3 weeks. Even when I don't have an issue, I still go. Now, granted, some weeks I may not, because she may be out of town or I may be busy, but I still continue to go. Just like I continue to go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of my routine. Just like I go get my nails done, I go get my hair done. I make sure that my mental health is in order. And I just want people to realize that it plays such a huge role in losing weight and keeping it off. It's not just about losing weight. It's about keeping it off. Because it's easy to lose weight, y'all. That's honestly the easiest part. But to keep it off, to not revert back to who you used to be, now that is hard. And the only way you're going to be able to do that and to stay strong is to love yourself. When you love yourself, you guys, you don't put up with nonsense. You don't put up with nonsense with yourself. And you don't put up with nonsense from other people. If someone's going to curse me out, that'll be the last time they ever talk to me again. Now, if I was insecure, I would accept their apologies. And you can still forgive someone and not deal with them anymore. I will never let somebody curse me out. Never. And anyone who has ever cursed me out will never, ever, ever, ever in their life speak to me again. I'll forgive you. I forgive you. But the relationship that we had, that's done. Because I don't even talk to myself like that. I just spit out positive affirmations that I say to myself every day. So why would I let somebody else talk to me like that? That's having self-esteem. That's having confidence. I know that I deserve relationships where people are going to feed into me, not drain me. Okay? I know I deserve to be treated the way I treat other people. And if other people can't treat me like that, then they don't deserve to be in my life. But that mindset only came about when I started loving myself. Y'all get what I'm saying? Let me take another sip. This is really good, y'all. But yeah. Make sure I got my protein mustache on my face. But yeah, you guys, like, it's just important to love yourself. It's important to think highly of yourself. When you carry yourself like that, and sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. Even if you don't all the way feel that way about yourself, you better act like you do. Hello? You better act like you're the shit. Even if you don't all the way feel like you are yet, you better act like you do. Because then you're going to start treating yourself like that every day. Because I think so highly of myself, like I said, I treat myself with the utmost respect. I exercise. I take care of myself. I eat right most days. I keep my space clean. I keep my hair done. I keep my nails done. Because I think highly of myself. So I really want you guys to work on your self-esteem and your confidence. Anyone who's struggling with low self-esteem, I've been there, y'all. The glow up is real. It's so crazy because I used to think I was so ugly. And the only way that I was beautiful was if I put on a shit ton of makeup. It got to the point where I wouldn't even leave the house unless I had my eyelashes on or my wig, you know what I mean? It just like, it was ridiculous. And there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. There's nothing wrong with any of that. I'm just speaking for myself. I never thought I was attractive. I never thought I looked good. I was overweight. So I ate like shit. I was very negative, very pessimistic, very hateful, very spiteful. Now I smile all the time. I get so many compliments. So many people talk about how pretty I am. I love myself and it shows. And I want you guys to experience that as well. And another thing, I know I've said this in other videos, one of the best ways to improve your self-esteem, not only to, check in on your traumas and deal with those, but one of the things I can say is keeping the promises that you make to yourself. That is for sure one of the best ways to improve your self-confidence. Think about it like this. Let's say you had a boyfriend and he's always cheating on you. Every time you turn around, he's cheating. You heard the grapevine, he messing with this girl, he messing with that girl, he doing this, he doing that. And every time you ask him about it, y'all talk about it, y'all argue about it, he says he's never going to do it again, right? But then a couple days later, he's back doing the same thing. It never changes. You don't trust him anymore, right? I would hope not. You might still be with him, but in your head, you can't trust him because he keeps doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. When you don't commit to the promises that you make to yourself, i.e., if you are that toxic boyfriend that I'm talking about right now, you don't trust yourself. When you don't trust yourself, you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're going to get the weight off this time because you've never done it before, even though you said you were going to. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like that's a dope ass analogy. And I feel like because my audience is mostly women, I feel like if I give it to y'all like that, y'all will understand it better. If you say you're going to do something, fucking do it. Okay? Seriously. Freaking do that shit. Stop making excuses. I don't care how hard it is. Stop saying you're going to do something and not do it. Stop. That's what's killing your self-esteem now. Because when you say you want to lose 10 pounds, you know in the back of your head, you ain't going to lose no 10 pounds. You may not admit it to no one else. You might be like, yeah, I'm on my diet. What? But in the back of your head, you don't really believe that shit. You don't believe it because you don't do it. And because you can't trust yourself, you have low self-esteem. You don't believe in yourself. Because if you believed in yourself, not only would you say you're going to do it, you would actually do it. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to work on it. For those of y'all who struggle with self-esteem, I've been there. I used to hate my body. I used to never like to buy clothes. I never used to really want to go out. I was just a completely different person than who I am today. And it just all plays a role in who you are. losing weight is not what is most important. What's most important is loving yourself. Once you love yourself, the weight will come off because you'll start treating yourself better. You'll start treating yourself like someone who loves themselves. And that's why I stress too, always praise yourself, like I did at the beginning of this pep talk. Okay, I'm 45 minutes behind schedule, but girl, at least I got on a schedule today and I'm on it, right? I wasn't on no schedule yesterday or for the past week, 2 weeks, couple months. I wasn't on no schedule. I just went where the wind took me. I'm on an actual schedule and I'm sticking to it. I said yesterday that I was going to be on a schedule. If y'all watched yesterday's video, y'all seen me say that. I even read out my schedule to y'all. And today I'm actually doing it. I'm sticking to what I said I was going to do. I said it was going to start on Monday, and here it is Monday, and it started. I'm not carrying it over to next week or New Year's resolutions. No. When I say I'm going to start something on Monday, it actually got started. Okay? Some of y'all missed that part. Monday don't never come for some of y'all, and that's got to stop. So again, I want you guys to focus on building your self-esteem. I want you guys to focus on building your confidence, working through your traumas, and don't be humble. You better believe you're the shit. And I want you guys to start speaking affirmations, positive stuff all the time. When you are constantly telling yourself positive things, you're going to carry yourself that way. And when you carry yourself that way, you start acting that way. And when you start acting that way, that's when shit starts to change. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you guys check out my free guide on how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. The link is down below in the description, okay? All you have to do is download the PDF and it will be right there in your email. So make sure you guys read through that, take some notes, and actually start applying what I wrote out for you guys so that y'all can get that weight off. You don't have to wait till the new year to start your weight loss journey. You can start right now. I don't care what you have for breakfast and lunch. Let's focus on dinner, okay? You can start right now. Let's start by throwing out all them crappy snacks you got in your pantry. Let's stop with the soda, okay? Let's stop with all the sugary drinks, the Starbucks. Let's stop with all that. Let's get on the plan right now. Okay. Also, you guys, let's get the algorithming. Make sure you guys like this video, leave a comment. The more you guys interact with my videos and shorts, the more YouTube is going to show it to a larger audience. Let's get the word out, right? I've been giving y'all some really good messages. So let's get the word out so that more and more people can, apply what I've been saying and can also lose weight and just improve their life overall. Thank y'all so much for watching. I can go live on TikTok now, you guys. So make sure you guys follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. I'll be going live on TikTok in about 30 minutes and every day to follow. And I'm also going to start back up going live on YouTube. I was doing that a couple weeks ago, but then my sleep schedule, everything just got out of control. And y'all already know. So I'm back on schedule. I'm back on schedule. So I will be going live on YouTube every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want y'all to hold me to that, okay? Look, watch me work. Watch me work. I said I'm going to do it. Now watch it actually get done, all right? Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.